go, Null. The second
Whoa.
quarterfinal of the day. Dylan versus OwYeaW. Who's your money on?
I can't.
You can't?
Can't.
You can't call it. I mean, this is going to be a test of Dylan most likely having the better speed versus OwYeaW probably the better stability. The question is Dylan going to be able to hold it together here? Both players basically synchronized through the first 20 seconds of the map here, and we're not seeing too much of a speed difference. Both players not opting to use the window. I did hear something that maybe the window's not faster. Dylan does have a bad keypad entry there, but OwYeaW seemed to be just a little tiny bit quicker there. But OwYeaW seemingly with... Oh, no, I can't even say there's a lead. There's no lead here, chat.
Dude.
Dylan with the better speed sliding and hits the shot, which opens the door for him. OwYeaW, on the other hand, does not use the shot. Dylan's going to be picking up a little bit of a lead here as a result, and Dylan's going to be heading now into the final sequence room ahead of OwYeaW by about a second and a half here. Can Dylan hold it together? Is he going to be... I mean, one thing that Dylan's known here for is cutting a lot of corners, you know, breaking this room, this sequence as short as possible, making it as short as possible. Is he going to overdo it?
I don't think so.
It doesn't look like it. Last button here for Dylan, followed by the fall. OwYeaW not far behind, but Dylan with enough pace, it would seem. And Dylanbroo is going to be taking the first round here on 4-8-3-8-2-8-1, but it was close.
Dude, that shot that made all the difference for Dylan there. You have to be taking that shot.
I mean, every micro adjustment these guys do, every little movement, every corner they cut, every button they hit a little bit earlier is going to make the difference between these two guys. And yeah, literally that round was separated by about 1 second there, maximum.
For sure.
As we move into round number 2 of this battle, Dylan taking first blood here against OwYeaW. We're going to be moving into the same map again before we move on to Azure Palace. But yeah, this is the point where Dylan have kind of settled into the match now. They are ready. They know what's expected. I'm curious to see how OwYeaW is going to be adjusting his runs. That's not a great adjustment to be making if you're OwYeaW there. Absolutely not the optimal adjustment, falling into the slime, especially going against a player who is already quicker than you. You don't want to be taking a death there. I mean, it was early on in the map. However, Dylan has, you know, what, 4 seconds lead here, which he is gladly going to take on this map. It means he can just risk a little bit less. He can chill a little bit more. Potentially, Noel, I'm not sure if you'll agree with me. Maybe that's a strategy from OwYeaW. Take an early death, make Dill feel comfortable, and then just come out to guns blazing. Sounds stupid.
I don't think we're going to see that. Dylan has so much experience in BT.
Yeah.
He will have been here 100 times before. He knows exactly what he's doing. He's done it 100 times before, so I think this is just...
Dylan messed up the sequence! Dylan's messed up the sequence. OwYeaW is ahead now. OwYeaW probably thinks he is super far behind. Dylan getting too complacent. As I was just saying, getting too complacent with the situation that he's in has thrown the sequence room. It has allowed OwYeaW to overtake in this match, in this round. And OwYeaW probably still thinking that he is behind. He is going to be cutting corners. He is going to do everything he can here to try and gain 1 or 2 tenths. But little does he know, he is in front here. It's not by much. But if he gets this cap, if he doesn't mess up this flag fall, which he doesn't, we are going to be tied here. 1-1 coming out of 48-38-28-1.
Dude, I need to shut the fuck up when it's... oh dear.
And what a time there as well. 1:23.49 from OwYeaW. Absolutely incredible time. We've seen a lot of players going, you know, high 20s, dipping down into the low 20s. Absolutely insanity. OwYeaW managing to pull that back, even with an early death there, and taking us 1-1 into Azure Palace, the second map of 4. Null, this map is living up to expectation. This match is living up to expectations so far.
I did not see that coming at all from Dylan making that mistake. Jesus, he had such a lead as well, and he just gave it away.
Again, I go back. Is this a valid strat? Taking a death, you know, a couple of seconds in, just to make your opponent... I'm not saying that OwYeaW did that on purpose. However, it's good to think about, you know, because players definitely do change their game style when they're ahead. everyone knows this. I typically cannot play from ahead. I need to be from behind. And it's potential. There's a potential that Dylan, once he gets too comfortable, he starts making mistakes. We've seen one mistake from him in that sequence room. Now we're seeing him actually falling a little bit behind here. I mean, OwYea's about... Oh, no, OwYea's missing the shortcut shot. Never mind. Dylan has retaken the lead here, and it's actually quite a substantial lead because you have to wait for your shot to reset, which is about a second. And Dylan is now going to be going into the bouncer room. OwYeaW about, a second point, 1.2 seconds behind here. And Dylan with advantage here as long as he gets a clean run, but he misses the lift jump. He misses the lift jump. OwYeaW has overtaken. He has gone too greedy on that lift jump there. OwYeaW, in the meantime, makes it no problem. And that lift jump room, we keep talking about it, that people keep making mistakes there. There we've seen it from Dylan. And OwYeaW is going to be grabbing here first, and this looks like a solid run here. Potentially 107 pace, I believe. No, it's not going to be 107. It's going to be more like a 108, 109. But it is more than enough indeed. Wow. And OwYeaW is going to be taking his first lead of this match, 2-1 in the second map, Noel.
Dylan nerves, man.
Again.
For sure. It has to be Dylan nerves, for sure.
We talk about it a lot. Dylan, probably one of the players that suffers the most from cup nerves. We saw it in the BT Cup 2021. 2 deaths in the flag room of a map with huge leads. Here, 1v1 time attack event, you know, being in the lead with a comfortable lead, throwing that round. And, you know, we talk about rounds here in, like, singular form, right? Because in this match, 1 round is all it could take to split these 2 guys.
Dude, on paper, Dylan wins this, hands down. But as soon as you put it in the cup setting, it's a totally different story.
Cup setting, prize pool, like 1,000 people on Twitch watching this. It's a lot to add up here, man. And honestly, I want to see if Dylan can regain his composure. He was proud of himself yesterday. He was sending me DMs how proud he was that he kept himself composed yesterday against Naru in a very tight game. He is going to have to do that again this afternoon, this evening. He has got... No, Dylan with another huge mistake! Dylan with an absolute massive mistake there, giving literally a free round to OwYeaW. Look at OwYeaW adjusting. He has literally never gone slower in his life. He is going to take this slow and steady. I'm curious to see how he's going to adjust for the lift jumps as well here, whether he'll still go for the skip or if he'll just go the regu way here. He is going for the skip, and he does make it no problem. Confidence from the OwYeaW camp. And OwYeaW with the opportunity here, as long as he doesn't mess up these last 2 rooms, with the opportunity to take this to 3-1 against Dylan here in this second quarterfinal. No.
Wow. Dylan just letting himself down with the nerves again.
Indeed. He is going to have to step it up. He is going to have to step it up.
There's just nothing we can say. He knows what he needs to change. Yeah.
And this is... And this is one of Dylan's strongest maps, I would say, Azure Palace. You know, 110 cap time victory. Even the 107 that we saw, 108 rather, we saw from OwYeaW in the first round. I mean, not an amazing time, to be honest. Like, you know, Dylan consistently can probably shit out a 106, 107. But now with the cup format, with the added pressure, he's going to have to change something up here, Noel, if he wants to get back into this game. 1-3 in favor of OwYeaW and moving into Innovateng. And there is something about this map, Noel. Now that OwYeaW is playing, there is something broken with wings. There is something very broken with wings, and no one knew about it. Somehow, myself and Big Boss, a week ago, we were playing this map, we found it. And we haven't told anyone for any reason, actually, we didn't tell anyone because we didn't want people to use it in the event. However, there is something completely broken with wings. I was spectating OwYeaW yesterday. He found it. I'm curious.
Dude, I hate to break this to you, but I actually found this problem during the mapping event.
Really?
Yeah.
If it's... I don't want to say what it is, just in case OwYeaW doesn't use it, just so people don't start no-lifing. But there is a strat. I will show it. If it's the same thing we're talking about, it's going to be fucking hilarious. But let's keep an eye on OwYeaW. Both players so far in this map level pecking Oh yeah, maybe a frame or two in front here. Dylan going for the vials, which is going to cost him a little bit of time. Oh yeah, not going for the vials. He's got 100 health. He doesn't need it. But he is going to be taking the lead here. And oh yeah, unless he makes a big mistake. Wow, that's going to be a short jump. But he does make it. And Dylan is catching. But oh yeah is heading to the flag room. He is going to pick up first as long as he doesn't clip the glass. And he was practicing this a lot, was the oh yeah guy. And it is going to be no problem for him. He is going to be capping this with a 1:16.57. Wow.
Don't expect OwYeaW to lose this much to Dylan. As fast as Dylan is, this is home ground for OwYeaW, in my opinion. So it's bread and butter for the guy.
I mean, it's oh yeah. It's OwYeaW's map, right? It's OwYeaW's map, and he is expected to be god tier on here. Hopefully, I mean, I say hopefully. What this should have been, this is kind of Dylan's fault, I would say, to some degree. You know, he went into this tournament with the strategy of just learning 5 of the 6 maps. He didn't want to learn how to hammer jump.
Yep.
That essentially meant he was forced into banning Hammerize every single time.
Just not let's try it.
Yeah, and when you get into a situation like this, I would rather be playing Hammerized versus innovating against OwYeaW.
Sure.
Even if you're not doing god tier runs, even just, you know, a basic run would have been more than enough and probably would have given him a better chance of winning this map. I think on pace, OwYeaW is just too quick here.
Yeah. Agree.
There we go. Both players on the lift at the same point in time. Going up this slow resident sleeper lift. Both players shooting the Scarj to get it out of the way. Dylan coming through this time with full HP as opposed to 70. So does OwYeaW. Both players picking up the wings. Now Dylan about a 10th or 2 ahead. But I think OwYeaW has a much faster end here, Null.
Oh, for sure, man. He does that double window at the end without touching the floor. It's super, like, really nice to see done properly.
Very clean, exactly. Dylan with a suboptimal clip there, which is going to allow OwYeaW to catch up. Both players a frame perfect in terms of where they are on the map. Both players dodging at the same time. It is going to come down to the flag room here. Dylan getting the quicker dodge, and OwYeaW taking too much time to shoot the Scarj there. Dylan needs to hit the shot, and Dylan does hit the shot. OwYeaW falls into the water, and Dylan is going to be pulling one back here on OwYeaW's map with a 1:15.52.
That was the strat we were talking about, and Dylan just did it perfectly that time. OwYeaW just failed it.
Indeed, and that's the third map of 4 done. We're going to be heading into Castrum now, 2-4 in favor of OwYeaW. But this one, I feel like this is a Dylan map.
This is a Dylan map, dude. I was going to say exactly the same thing. This is 100% a Dylan map.
Indeed, this is a Dylan map. This is his opportunity to bring us back to 4-4, going back to the start of the rotation. A lot of pressure on Dylan here. He did miss those 2 shots in the flag room yesterday against Naru on match point. He's not going. He can't afford that today.
I didn't think it was possible for Dylan to miss those 2 shots, to be honest. But yeah, I was stunned. Let's hope that he can pull some out of the bag for this one, though.
Both players are readied up in Castrum. This is going to be one of 2 rounds here in Castrum. We're going to have again Dylanbroo on your left, OwYeaW on your right, and this is a key round for Dylan in this event. If he can pull a win back here on this round, it'll take him almost to level playing field. OwYeaW with a slightly better start, but no, OwYeaW with a huge choke. A huge mistake dodging into the slime there. Dylan is going to have about a 15-second advantage now. He did have a little bit of a clip, so it's probably 14.5 seconds here, but that is a long time on this map, Noel.
This is a long time for Dylan in any map, to be honest. If he plays it safe, which
Dylan, I'm telling you, he cannot play from the lead. He cannot play from the lead. OwYeaW just needs to chuck in a tactical suicide at the start of every map, and I reckon that's it's going to be more than enough. But Dylan does manage to hold on, does manage to get through that room, has that lead, has that buffer. OwYeaW is trying to hunt him down, but it is going to be too far, too much of a gap to gain as long as Dylan doesn't mess up the flag room here. Dylan knows he's got the lead. He doesn't need to do anything special here. Dodge across. Take your time to line up these shots. Don't run and shoot. Just stop and shoot. Lovely stuff there from Dylan. Back dodge. And Dylan is going to be bringing this one back 1 point. It is 3-4 now in favor of OwYeaW.
Wow. Just takes one mistake at this level. One mistake.
One mistake is all it took to separate them in that match or in that round. Second time, Castrum, OwYeaW needs to not make those mistakes. OwYeaW had a nice lead on this match. He needs to make sure he doesn't throw. You know, those types of deaths are not acceptable at his level of gameplay. He should be acing this.
He's putting in the practice. He's putting in the practice late at night, and should be hitting all of these dodges, all of these jumps, and all of these shots without any trouble at all.
Indeed, indeed. This is bread and butter maps. You know, compared to the hard maps that we see in the BT scene, these maps are fairly tame in that sense. Sure. For an experienced player like OwYeaW, for an experienced player like Dylan, you expect them to be nailing these obstacles. And yeah, we saw a slip up there from OwYeaW. Let's see how he approaches it on this run. This time being extra cautious with his dodge. Yeah. Very safe there, probably allowing Dylan to catch up a little bit, or not catch up, take the lead a little bit, which may or may not make the difference here. Dylan just getting on top of the frame there, hitting the shot, no problem. Can he hit this shot? No problem. But OwYeaW misses and gets double ticked, I believe. I believe he was touching the plank there as he fell into the slime. And I believe he got insta-double ticked. I didn't see his health before that, but you definitely don't die instantly there. And I believe OwYeaW took the double tick, again opening the door up for Dylan here on Castrum. Even, look, again, Dylan, uncharacteristic mistakes. I'm telling you, you can't play from the lead, mate.
No, there's no way. I don't know whether OwYeaW even touched the slime. I think he got crushed by the mover against the door frame.
No, he definitely, I'm pretty sure he got triple ticked there, or double ticked.
I didn't catch it.
Either way, chat will let us know, but it is irrelevant as Dylan is going to be getting his cap in and tying us up. 4-4 after 4 maps. There is absolutely nothing separating these guys, Null, after a round of maps.
Wow. This is the content that I was expecting, and I'm pleasantly surprised still.
I was a little bit worried. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit worried when Dylan started throwing a couple of times that it's just going to be a whitewash. Dylan, despite the deficit, has come back into this game. We are essentially back to square zero, back to where we started this whole thing 5, 10, 20 minutes ago. We are back here, 4-4, starting the map rotation off again. We're going to have 4-8-3-8, 2-8-1, and then Azure Palace. But first, we need to tackle this map. And last time around, we saw a couple of mistakes from the players. I'm wondering if they've fixed their nerves.
Hopefully they have.
And it just goes to show you, Null, like these players are like the top of BT, and even for them in this format, they're not invincible.
There's no safe. There's no safe.
There's no such thing as safe. As we see Dylan taking an early lead. Sorry?
Cap. You get one cap, this is a safe cap, but you got to go straight back to the start to start all over again for the second.
It's level playing field every single time as we see both players reaching the keypad. Dylan having a slower keypad entry there. OwYeaW having the quicker one and gaining the lead just because of that. OwYeaW definitely didn't have the cleanest of starts, neither did Dylan. Dylan does have a faster speed sliding. He ice slides the entire path and hits a shot, but he missed. He took the shot, but he clipped into a box and lost all of his momentum. OwYeaW didn't shoot the shot, went straight through with all the speed, and both players are now exiting the big sequence room. Just Dylan about 4/10 behind OwYeaW.
Dylan's full Russian now. He knows he's behind. He just has a sense. I could tell.
And we're going to see, look at the cutting from Dylan. Look at OwYeaW, like look at the difference, how much they cut this platform. Dylan is finding a 10th every time, but it's not going to be enough, I don't believe. There's no space for him to catch up. OwYeaW's going to be going up. Dylan's going to be going up as long as neither player fails.
Wow.
And OwYeaW, that was close.
That was the closest finish on this map, I think. For
Indeed.
Sure.
Dylan was pixels away from picking up the flag there. His small mistakes costing him there, and just the marginal differences between these two players separating them on that run. OwYeaW retaking the lead of this match, 5-4 in his favor as we play 4-8-3-8, 2-8-1 one more time.
Dude, OwYeaW needs to start taking that shot. That's the only thing that's going to make the difference between Dylan on these runs, unless Dylan makes a mistake. I really would love to see OwYeaW taking the shot on the slide.
We'll see if he takes it. I mean, it doesn't look like he's practicing it. It looks like one of those things you just go for, even if you've practiced it, you just go for it, right?
Sure.
It looks like OwYea's not well versed in going for that shot. But that being said, Dylan went for it, hit the box, lost all of his speed slide momentum, and as a result, probably cost him the round there, to be fucking honest.
Without a doubt, that was definitely the deciding factor.
Yeah. And here we go, both players shooting the shots exactly the same time. We've come to expect these from these two players. Going to the keypad entry, we know OwYeaW has a faster keypad entry on average. And we're seeing that again here. Both players exiting at the same time with Dylan entering it slightly ahead. And now we're going to see both players going out into the speed slide. You'll see Dylan gaining by walking the whole time. OwYeaW dodges into the boots. And you see Dylan gaining that bit of time, this time making it cleanly through. So does OwYeaW, but Dylan, with that shot, is going to be picking up probably half a second, to be honest.
At least half a second. I saw OwYeaW actually... oh no, OwYea's failed it.
Yeah, this is Dylan's round. This is Dylan's round. Unless he falls into the slime here at the end or head bumps in the flag upfall, it is going to be 5-5 here, chat. And we will be going to Azure Palace tied on score once again. I don't want to cast a cursor, but I don't think Dylan's going to die here.
Stranger things have happened, though.
That's true. That's true. And Dylan doesn't know either, so he is still rushing full pace. Look at this time. 1:22:36.
Crazy.
From Dylan. That was going to be a tall order for OwYeaW to beat. We are going 5-5 into Azure Palace. Wow. Wow. What is going to separate them in this game? What is going to separate them?
I think it's going to be first come, first serve at this point.
We have Azure Palace. We have 2 rounds of Azure Palace now. And after that, we have Innovating. Innovating is OwYea's map. Castrum is after Innovating. That's Dylan's map. If OwYeaW can win both rounds here on Azure Palace, he has the potential to win the match on his own map. If Dylan wins at least one of the next 2 rounds, then he is going to have probably a pretty big advantage going into Castrum with the chance to win there. There is a very interesting dynamic going on here. It is pretty much a do or die, I would say, for Dylan to make sure that he wins at least one of these 2 Azure Palace rounds.
Sure, this is going to be sudden death, I think, between these two guys. The skill is there for both of them, and the speed is there for both of them. It's just who can hold their nerve and not make mistakes when they count.
Indeed, indeed. As we see both players making their way through the first 15 seconds of Azure Palace, pretty much lined up, neck and neck, mirrored for the entire first part. Dylan pulling through a little bit of a lead here, hitting the shortcut shot this time, not losing that time like he did on his first run earlier in this match, and gaining a big lead here as Dylan, actually, comparatively speaking to normal rounds, he is ahead here by about half a second. Dylan coming up to the lift jumps, though. He did mess this up earlier. This time, he messes up again! Dylan's messed up again. OwYeaW has taken the lead. The lift jumps again, proving the plague for Dylan in this map. A map that we would expect him to be confident in. And OwYeaW, as long as he doesn't get crushed here, he does! He gets crushed! Dylan recovers. Dylan's gonna take the lead just because of that. And OwYeaW falls!
No.
OwYeaW falls! Dylan thinks it's neck and neck. He's going to be rushing his dick off. And Dylan, despite all odds...
Wow. Mistakes, man.
Despite all odds, Dylan pulling that one through with the lift jump mistake as well. 6-5 in favor of Dylan. I think this is the first lead that Dylan has had this entire match.
Jesus.
Wow.
Dude, he just failed the lift jump and he still went on and won the round. That's crazy.
He failed the lift jump, and by the skin of his teeth, OwYeaW missed the dodge up, missed landing on the platform.
Crazy, man.
And with that, Dylan takes his first lead in this match. It is 6-5. One more time on Azure Palace. We won't be seeing this map anymore in this match. This is the last time. OwYeaW, I mean, he needs to equalize here. He needs to equalize, needs to go into Innovating, level playing terms. All pressure's going to be on him. Dylan, pressure's also going to be on him. I cannot even imagine what these players are feeling right now. Such a tense game. Let's see them go through Azure Palace for the final time, Noel.
I'm hoping for 0 mistakes this time.
I mean, I would love to see a flawless run from both these players, just comparing their raw pace. I think Dylan's got the advantage by a little bit, but both these players are capable of matching each other more or less in terms of speed. Dylan missing the button, that's going to be crucial there. OwYeaW getting the button first try there from the dodge. Dylan missing it. It's going to be about a 0.2 second deficit now for Dylan, and getting a bad bounce as well. OwYeaW is going to be taking the lead here, going into the lift jumps, but Dylan does play better from behind, I believe. And no, Dylan again! On the same lift jump! On the same lift jump, you cannot write this script, chat. You cannot write this. OwYeaW in pole position now to tie this matchup once again at 6-6, this time not failing, picking up the flag. He won't be failing here. He knows that Dylan hasn't picked up the flag yet. He's got free reins on a cap here. OwYeaW is going to be tying this game up 6-6 as we move back into Innovateng.
Dude, this is going the distance for sure. If this keeps going on, these mistakes, crazy. Absolutely crazy.
You can tell both players are full risking. They are full risking. They know that, you know, walk jumping off the lift jump or cutting as many corners, shooting as late as possible, hitting the shortcut shot as early as possible. All those things add up to your total cap time. And these guys are so thinly spread in terms of their cap times that honestly, you know, you can't blame them for going for the ridiculous shit. But at the end of the day, the winner of this match is going to be the person who manages to pull off the most consistent fast runs, as we keep saying. And right now, I can't tell you. I have no idea which one of these two players is that person right now. Moving into Innovateng for the last time as well. OwYeaW's map, he is definitely going to have the advantage here. He could make this 8-6 going into Castrum. I think for OwYeaW, he needs to win both of these rounds to take it to 8 points, because it seems like Dylan definitely had the bigger advantage on Castrum.
Any pressure from OwYeaW is going to win in this game. I feel like this is probably the map that he needs to do it on. It's his home ground. He has the ability to do it. He just needs to produce.
Honestly, if we take the assumption that Dylan's going to win both Castrums, then OwYeaW needs to win both of these, and we will go to a sudden death on your map. And that map has been pretty much a coin toss this whole day.
OwYeaW is rushing hard.
OwYeaW is going super quick. It is do or die for him, and I think he knows that. He is going to be full risking here to make sure he outpaces Dylan. And so far, he is outpacing him very well here. He did lose a round to Dylan here. Early on, did OwYeaW, huge mistake! Huge mistake from OwYeaW there, not clearing the glass. He is not happy about that. And Dylan is going to take a 115.70 cap here on Innovateng, and that is going to be enough to take the round win. 7-6 in favor of Dylan in this war. OwYeaW needs to claw this one back in this round. It is absolutely crucial. Absolutely crucial.
The full risk. It was worth it. It was worth it, but he just couldn't get the consistency up on that jump.
Just
Crazy.
Jumped a little bit too early or a little bit too late. I couldn't tell which one it was, but it wasn't enough to get his double jump over the glass there. He had to go for it. He went for full risk for the lowest airtime possible. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him. He did not clear the glass and gave Dylan the free round win there. And here we go, 7-6 in favor of Dylan. Dylan's got the lead in this war once again. Wow, what a match, Null.
What a match, CB. Dude, we need to see some consistency from these two guys.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a single run yet where both players have been flawless in their runs. There's always been some little hiccup along the way. And so far, 20 seconds into the map, both players are at the same point on the lift, which gives them a little bit of time to breathe. Don't have to think too hard about these obstacles if your name is Dylan or OwYeaW. Hitting the Scarges without any issue, and we'll be heading out to the wings portion now where, yeah, I mean, OwYeaW going for the lamp, dude!
He's greeding again.
Dude, going for the lamp. I love it. I love it. You know, this is game time for OwYeaW. This is the moment he has to shine. He is going up. He has got about a half a second lead here over Dylan. It is not a lot, but it is enough. It is what OwYeaW needs to stay in this match. He makes it. Here comes the part where he failed last time. This time makes it through. Has to get through the panes of glass here. Picks up the flag. Dylanbroo also picks up the flag. It's going to be super close here. Dylan might actually catch up. No, it's going to be OwYeaW. Wow.
Dude.
Wow.
That's a great
A
finish
1-14-7. And I think that flame dodge saved him.
Yeah, for sure. That was the deciding factor there. I don't think he could have kept up doing his normal strat without the flame dodge.
Indeed. I think Dylan takes the win there if he doesn't go for the flame dodge. It is all about those microseconds that these guys... Wow. 7-7 null as we move into Castrum. This is Dylan's map. This is his opportunity to be able to sneak out a win. I think, you know, Dylan needs to capitalize as much as possible on this map as he can. OwYeaW needs to do whatever he can in his power to deny Dylan 2 round wins here. That's all his goal is.
Let's see what they got for us.
And here we go, 2-1. We are in the action here. Dylan on your left, OwYeaW on your right. 7-7 as we go into the 4th map for the 2nd time in this rotation. Wow. Both players neck and neck, as we would expect, through the first 15 seconds of the map null. I don't know what to expect here.
He's shot timing. That's a good sign for consistency, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to need the shot timing. Again, I think Dylan's pace here is just way quicker than OwYeaW. Not way quicker, but like relatively speaking, when we talk about these two guys, it's just quicker.
Sure.
And that's why I was saying it was crucial for OwYeaW to win Innovating both times. And that one throw might actually just cost him the match here.
They're pretty close right now, though.
Very close. No places to die. And OwYeaW going for the walk jump. Missing the walk jump. Dylan making his way through. And Dylan, as long as he does not fail the flag room here, is...
He failed again.
Oh, he failed again. As long as Dylan doesn't mess up this 2-shot sequence here, he doesn't know that he's so far ahead. He is going to be going for full risk here. Hits the 2 buttons. And Dylan is going to be going on to match point here. 110.91 from Dylan to put him 8-7 ahead in this match. And match point going into the 2nd round of Castrum.
Wow, I really wouldn't want to be on match point versus Dylanbroo on this map.
But I mean, the nerves. You got to think about that. Dylan is on match point. If he loses this, it's 8-8 and it's sudden death. There is no leeway here. If you make a mistake here, then you are going into the next map in a do or die situation, literal do or die situation, and that map is a lot more balanced than this map is. Dylan, if he wants to win this war, if he wants to have a comfortable route to a victory or a more comfortable route, he needs. It is absolutely crucial for Dylan here to get the round win, to get the match win. Both players are readied up. Here we go for potentially the last time in this match. OwYeaW versus Dylan. Both players are going to go hard as fuck in this round. I can guarantee you that, Noel.
For sure, man. They're on level. Completely level.
Yeah, nothing can separate. You could put a fucking needle between these two guys right now and it would probably be touching both of them. They are right on top of each other. Dylan having a slightly faster room there, but does dodge that button, which I think loses him some time. I'm not sure. But Dylan with the advantage so far. OwYeaW still holding his ground. He is going to have to hope for Dylan to make a mistake on match point here in order to be able to catch up a little bit. Just a small fumble will be enough for OwYeaW. Dylan... Look how fast Dylan... Did he hit the shot? He did hit the shot. OwYeaW also hit the shot. No, OwYeaW missed the shot. Dylan's going to have a huge advantage going into the flag room here. Dylan on match point for the final cap. Can he do it?
It's the shots, man.
It's all down to the shots. He hits both of the shots. He makes the jump. And Dylan, as long as he doesn't miss, Dylan is going to take this one. 9-7 with a 1:10:52. Wow.
What a show. What a show.